Hello and welcome to How To Thrifty. In today's video I'm going to show you my son has a flat tire, so I'm going to take the tube and the tire apart, I'm going to patch it up, and I put some slime in the tire. I'm going to show you how it's done. Let's get started. Alright, so first things first, I'm going to take this Allen wrench and I'm going to stick it in the hole. He's got a BMX bike with some pegs. Use it as some leverage, give it a little turn, loosen it up. Alright, and next thing we're going to do here is take a socket wrench. We're going to loosen up that nut. And then we have a, so we take this off, got a little washer underneath there. As you can see, it's got a little kind of an angle thing that holds things in place. We're going to remove that. It's a little bit different than the previous video that I already put out. Do the same thing on the other side here. And we'll move the washer on the other side here as well. Next, you'll see the tire won't come out of the forks of the brake calipers, so we got to give that a little pinch as we pull it out. And for this next part of the video, if you want to know how to get the tube out of the tire, just watch my other video on how to repair a flat tire. And while you're there, don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. Alright, here you can see the patch that I had to put in is dangerously close to that stem. It seems to be holding quite well at the moment, but that's about as close as you want to get to the stem. Generally, at that point, you probably just want to get a new tube. Also, if the hole's too big, the slime probably won't work for you, but here we got the slime. It says it stops slow leaks, as you can see here. Essentially what it does is the slime gets in there, the air pressurizes, and anytime there's a slow or a small leak, what it will do is it will push it right out there and kind of stop the leak. We need 4 ounces, as it indicates here. That's what's required for a bike tire. And next thing we need to show you is that you're going to have to take the cap from the slime bottle, as we got here. Inside of it's got these teeth. We're going to use that to pull the inner part of the stem out. And that pulls out any extra air that might be there, but it also opens it up so that we can fill it up with slime. Once we're done with that, then we're going to use the cap to put the thing back in the stem, and then we're going to put it back on the bike, fill it up with air. So let's show you how that's done. Alright, here we got the cap, and as you can see here, it's got some teeth. I'm going to take those teeth, and got it in focus there. I'm going to take those teeth and we're going to stick it inside there. You can see that cross member, the brown section with the pin that's coming out of the inner part there. We're going to go ahead and put those teeth around that. We're going to hold on to the stem. As we do so with the left hand, as we turn, we're going to twist lefty-loosey to loosen it up, and keep going until we pull the inner part out. And now that I got that out, see, that's what it looks like there. The inner part of the stem is open. So now we're going to take this tube, stick it onto the slime container. This tube came with the slime. We're going to stick it onto the stem as well. We're going to make sure the plastic covers those threads and also goes down to at least that point here on the bottle. Now we're going to go ahead and start filling it up. We're going to fill 4 ounces, as it indicates. This is a 16-ounce container. We got 4-ounce line there, an 8-ounce line, a 12-ounce line, and obviously the full thing is 16 ounce. We're going to fill it up till we get till the 4-ounce line there. Okay, got it filled up. Got down to about, actually just a little bit over the 4-ounce line. I'm going to go ahead and pull this tube off. That's okay. Some extra slime will make sure we don't get any extra holes. I'm going to go ahead and put the inner part of the stem back in. Push that in there. Take the cap from the slime container. We're going to go ahead and screw that back on. Again, holding with our left hand the stem so we can screw it back in there nice and secure. Alright. Now that we've got that tightened up here, again, we're going to go ahead and put the stem into the hole in the wheel. Again, check out my other video on how to do that if you need more detail. I'm going to go ahead and put the tube back on, the tire back on. Now we're going to go ahead and put it in the forks, connect it back up to the bikes. Again, pinch the tire between the calipers if you need to. I'm going to add that wing washer and add the nut. Go ahead and hand tighten it and do the same thing on the other side so it doesn't come off the forks. Now we're going to go ahead and tighten it down. Add the peg back on. Use the Allen key to tighten that up. Need 2 hands here at this angle. Make sure it's extra tight. And go ahead and tighten up the other side. Peg it up, the whole thing. Now we're going to go ahead and push with our thumb against the bottom part of that stem. Add the pump, give it a pump. As we pump it up here, it's about done now. It's nice and spongy. So, now that we can see that it's nice and spongy, I'm going to go ahead and flip the bike upside down. And now you can see that it's kind of lopsided. That slime does stick to one side there, but we're just going to give it a couple of spins. Spin it as quick as you can, and that slime will get distributed equally around the tube. See, it's not quite there yet, so I'm going to give it another spin. It's still a little bit lopsided. Get another spin. It's pretty smooth now. I'm going to do the same thing to the back tire now, just some preventative. His back tire is perfectly fine. As I use the cap to pull the inner part of that stem out, the air is coming out pretty quick. Air is gone. See, it's nice and soft. Put the slime in again, keep it positioned, the stem and the upper half of the bike tire. Push that over the threads. I'm going to start filling that up. 4 more ounces. Okay, that's done. Pumping it up. It's nice and spongy. I'm going to go ahead and give it some pedals with the actual pedals on the back tire. And you can see here it's pretty lopsided. It shakes the whole bike pretty well, but look how quickly it smooths out. Nice and smooth. All right, and that is how you put slime in a bike tire. Thanks again for watching How to Thrifty. Like and subscribe.